some questions. Let's make it make sense. Okay. First question I have. All right. And I'll go to you, our special guest, Monique, first. All right.
Okay.
Could Diamond have saved Leon? Make it make sense. That's my question. In your personal opinion, what do you think?
That's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Because he was right there. I mean, he was literally right there. So
right there, and it felt weird. Like the whole scene felt a little off.
mm,
I get what he was trying to do. He was stepping back and letting the kid stand up for himself and be
mm-hmm.
and all that good stuff. But I don't think that was the best move, him standing back. I think he should have intervened. Especially because it was 2 against 1.
Right.
God, could he have saved Leon?
Yeah. That's the
That's a
question.
really good question. In that moment, I guess if he stepped up, he could have. Yeah. If he stepped in a little bit sooner, he could have.
Okay.
Unless I would have been bold enough to shoot him too. I don't know, but no. Was he strapped? I don't know if he was strapped.
Who, Diamond?
Yeah, at the time.
Diamond's probably always strapped. He's
right. So
he's the gangster. He pushes stuff.
Right. He pushes.
Right. Okay. Tika Deshawn, could Diamond have saved Leon in that very moment? Make it make sense for me.
Listen, I love Diamond, right?
I do.
But Diamond should have walked Leon to the front door. He could have. I don't care if he's letting him, be the young man. But at the end of the day, he knows that Leon was a target. Like, there are people that don't like him just because he's trying to stand up for the community. So as someone who's trying to lead Leon, Diamond should have walked him up to the door. Come on, little bro. Come on, son. Whatever name he wants to call him by, and walked him up to the door. Now, would that have actually saved them? It could have saved them for that moment, but at the end of the day, when it's your time, it's your time. And whether the poll was meant for him that day or the next day, it was bound to happen. So, there's a lot of ways we can dive and swim around this whole situation, but R.I.P. Leon. That's all I can say right now. R.I.P. Leon.
Dang. Okay. Candy Love, could he have saved him?
Sir?
Make it make sense for me, because then I'm gonna get my opinion on it.
I can't make it make sense because it did not make sense that he didn't pull up to the house. Like, why you pulled away from the house and you had to walk across the street to the house? I mean, I was trying to figure that out. I mean, it seemed like his house was on the opposite side of where the truck was parked.
Right.
And like he could have been parked in front of the house or close to it. I don't know. It's a TV show. I understand that. However, it did not make sense to me that his course of action was to park where he parked and then did not walk him the entire way to the house. Knowing he had a television appearance in the next few minutes, why allow him to get his clothes dirty, start an argument, get into trouble, something like that. You got something going on. It's like you try to stay away from anything other than what you are getting ready to do, at least in my head anyway. But I felt like he should not have allowed that to take place. He should have taught him other things to do other than to fight. I've heard de-escalation from some people, or he should have just got beat up like he always does. But then again, now he has a messed up face. I mean, he has a messed up face for TV. So, I mean, maybe he should have intervened a little bit more instead of, like, just keep going, get the next one if that's what you're going to do. I mean, that's what you're going to do. Then don't just, stand there and cheer for one down.
Right.
Get the other one too. I mean, I don't know. It didn't make sense.
Okay, exactly. And that's why we're
didn't
talking
make
about it.
sense.
So
It didn't.
let's make it make sense. I agree with all of you. Yes. I don't know why he ain't just roll up on the house, let him out of the car, walk him to the door. All right, bro, gave him a pound. Didn't make sense to me, right? Why? Why let him fight, even though he parked away? Why let him fight? Like, he has to do a TV interview, run over there, break it up. Break it up. You know what I'm saying? We got more important things to do. You got to get to a meeting, and he has to go on a TV show. So why not run over there? You know what I'm saying? And listen, you are Diamond Sampson. You know the streets better than anybody else, right? So if you know the streets better than anybody else, you know these cats probably got the blicky on them. You know that. You know what I'm saying? You know they got the blicky on them. You should have went over there. You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make sense to me. That's why we're talking about it. Because Diamond, this one, you dropped the ball completely on this. No, it's not your fault why he's unalive, but you could have broke it up for real. Like, you could have went over there and just said, nah, bro, nah, it ain't